With roots dating back to the Norman Conquest in 1066, the Spencer family is among the oldest aristocratic families in England. The family is most well known for being the ancestors of Lady Diana Spencer, also known as Princess Diana, who was married to Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales. The Spencer jewelry heirlooms date back many generations, with some pieces dating as far back as the early 16th century. The family has amassed an impressive collection of diamond tiaras, necklaces, earrings, and brooches, many of which have been worn by members of the British royal family at various events and ceremonies. Taking into account the famous Spencer Tiara, today we will introduce you all of important heirlooms you may not heard before: the diamond Riviere necklace with multiple pendants along with diamond earrings, the Honeysuckle Tiara, and a tourmaline brooch. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Spencer family jewelry collection is its rich history. Many of the pieces in the collection have been passed down through generations, linking the current family members to their ancestors. Each piece in the collection has a unique story to tell, adding to its allure and mystique. And the first piece indeed is a unique one. The Spencer Diamond Riviere. The diamond Riviere necklace is one of the most important possessions of Spencer family, and to understand its fathom significance, let's make a historical roundup. In the early 1700s, Queen Anne gave her favorite, Sarah, Duchess of Marlborough, a magnificent diamond river made up of 42 cushion-shaped diamonds. The Riviere can be worn with 3 detachable pearl pendants, which were presented by the City of London to Elizabeth Stuart, better known as the Winter Queen, when she married Frederick of the Palatinate. The renowned Prince Rupert of the Rhine, their son, inherited all of 3 pearls. His illegitimate daughter sold them to the Duchess of Marlborough, who in 1726 also purchased the 2 diamond pendants from the Duchess of Shrewsbury's collection. The pearl and diamond pendants can be worn as earrings, and a pair of diamond drop earrings can be worn as pendants. The Riviere can also be worn with a topaz pendant. The first Earl Spencer, the Duchess of Marlborough's grandson, inherited the diamond Riviere following her death in 1744. The diamond Riviere, a family heirloom for more than 3 centuries, has been worn by many Countesses Spencer, but was not made public until it was photographed on Charlotte, the 5th Countess Spencer, at the 1863 Windsor Castle wedding of Prince of Wales and Princess Alexandra of Denmark. She was pictured wearing one more family heirloom, the Honeysuckle Tiara we will introduce in the next 10 minutes. What's interesting and less known is that the necklace can serve as a base for the tiara that matches this diamond piece's length. Later, the diamond Riviere was often worn by Reine, the 8th Countess Spencer, for numerous occasions through the 1970s and 1980s, including for the wedding ball of the Prince of Wales and Lady Diana Spencer in 1981. Afterwards, Diana, Princess of Wales, had a chance to demonstrate the shining necklace only once, for the Red Dragon Ball at the Grosvenor House Hotel in 1983, with only one of the Winter Queen's pearl pendant, along with Collingwood pearl earrings, her wedding gift from jewelers in London. As a family heirloom, the Riviere was worn by the wife of the current Earl Spencer, but with the different elements of the necklace, the tourmaline pendant and the Duchess of Shrewsbury's diamond pendant earrings. As the necklace could be matched with different pendants, one piece for sure caught your attention: Shrewsbury's diamond pendant earrings. Diamond pendant earrings. A magnificent pair of large pear-shaped diamonds, hanging in an ornate diamond frame, comes from the collection of Adelheid Talbot, Duchess of Shrewsbury, an Italian aristocrat married to the first Duke of Shrewsbury. After her death in 1726, the earrings were acquired by her great rival, Sarah, Duchess of Marlborough, to add to a diamond Riviere. Despite they fitted a necklace, they were largely used as earrings. The diamond earrings passed down the family line and was first photographed on Cynthia, the 7th Countess Spencer, who wore them with the Honeysuckle Tiara and Spencer Tiara on numerous occasions from the 1920s to the 1960s, including the royal visit to Paris in 1938, a gala performance in 1950, at the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II in 1953. Karen Spencer, the 3rd wife of current Earl Spencer, has frequently worn the diamond pendant earrings. This was especially evident in 2017 when the couple attended the portrait gala at the National Portrait Gallery with the Duchess of Cambridge. She was wearing a red satin dress that underlined the sparkler at her ears. And now we are taking your attention to the one of most famous wedding tiaras that keeps to ornate heads of Spencer family brides. The Spencer Tiara. One of the most iconic headpieces in the Spencer family jewelry collection is the Spencer Tiara, which was worn by Lady Diana Spencer on her wedding day to Prince Charles. The focal point, which was made up of various parts, was a 1919 wedding present from Lady Sarah Spencer to Cynthia Viscountess Althorpe, said to have originated from a tiara that belonged to Frances Viscountess Montague, who bequeathed the pieces to Lady Sarah in 1875. The oldest parts of the tiara are found near the ends. The modern tiara was created in 1937 by adding 4 identical Gerard elements. The result is indeed stunning, designed in the garland style as a central heart flanked by continuous running scrolls, interspersed with star and trumpet-shaped flowers. The tiara is set throughout with circular and rose-cut cushion and pear-shaped diamonds, mounted in gold. Following the deaths of Cynthia and her husband, their son John, the 8th Earl Spencer, inherited the tiara. On their wedding days, his daughter-in-law and all 3 of his daughters donned the tiara. Lady Jane Spencer, who married Robert Fellows, the Queen's assistant private secretary at the time, in 1978, was the first Spencer bride to be seen wearing the tiara. But of course, it was Lady Diana who became the Princess of Wales, made the tiara a famous one. When she emerged from the coach at St. Paul's Cathedral, the world gasped at the first sight of her voluminous more is more dress, with its silk taffeta layers and the sparkling tiara. In a touching nod to her family, Princess chose not to borrow one of her mother-in-law, Her Majesty, the Queen's many diadems from the royal collection, but instead wore the family heirloom. Though the tiara always remained in the possession of the head of the Spencers, Princess Diana often borrowed the jewel to wear at gala occasions during her years as a princess. She was notable for matching the gorgeous headpiece with her Saudi sapphire suite and along with the sapphires gifted to her by the Sultan of Oman. And we are not surprised. Princess Diana was known for her love of sapphire jewelry and often adorned herself with these stunning gemstones. The deep blue color of sapphires perfectly complemented her fair complexion, and she often wore them for special events and public appearances to match the heirloom. Princess Diana's obsession with sapphire jewelry probably began when she was first gifted a stunning sapphire and diamond engagement ring from Prince Charles. The breathtaking ring, made by Gerard, the crown jeweler, featured a stunning 12-carat oval Ceylon sapphire surrounded by 14 solitaire diamonds, all set in 18-carat white gold. Its design was inspired by a similar ring Gerard created in 1921 for another royal bride, Queen Mary. The ring, now famously worn by Kate Middleton, sparked a lifelong love affair with a blue gem. The Spencer tiara permanently returned to Althorpe following Diana's divorce and tragic passing. Her brother was the 9th Earl Spencer by then, and her father had died. He has given permission for the tiara to be shown on multiple occasions, notably at Althorpe House and in the traveling exhibition Diana, a Celebration. But let's get back to the Spencer family heirlooms with one more tiara with rich history. Honeysuckle Tiara. This tiara, which has seen numerous modifications over the years, is made up of 9 diamond honeysuckle elements on top of a diamond Greek key base. An early iteration had only 3 honeysuckle elements in the center of the base. Although the tiara's precise origin is unknown, it is unquestionably a historic family heirloom, comparable to other jewels like the more than 300-year-old Spencer Diamond Riviere and the Spencer Diamond Earrings. The 5th Countess Spencer, who is believed to have received the Spencer Honeysuckle Tiara as a wedding present in 1858, was the first one to showcase the headpiece. Lady Spencer, Queen Victoria's lady-in-waiting, wore the tiara to the 1863 Windsor Castle wedding of Prince of Wales and Princess Alexandra of Denmark. Countess was also drawn wearing a version of the tiara in 1872, and later being pictured matching the piece with the Spencer Diamond Riviere for a series of portraits in 1885. Cynthia, the 7th Countess Spencer, a lady of the bedchamber to Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, was the most frequent wearer of the Spencer Honeysuckle Tiara a few generations later. She wore it for a pageant in Althorpe in 1932 and the state opening of Parliament. The honeysuckle tiara looks to be a little taller on Cynthia Spencer, who also wore it to Elizabeth II's 1953 coronation. The tiara is much bigger now, and the honeysuckles are positioned entirely on top of the meander base. The shining heirloom has been a part of the Diana, a celebration exhibition, even though Diana never wore it. Since the end of the exhibition, the tiara has returned to the Spencer Vault in London. Tourmaline Brooch. Last but not least, one more jewel with a vague history can't be ignored: the Tourmaline Brooch. This versatile brooch that can be used as a pendant may not be as early as the Spencer Diamond Riviere and up to no stays of unknown origin, but the piece has been in the family's collection since at least the middle of the 19th century. It features a stunning large tourmaline encircled by diamonds and another intricate diamond frame. In addition to the Spencer Honeysuckle Tiara and Diamond Riviere, the brooch was first captured on camera on the 5th Countess Spencer in 1885 and at the renowned Devonshire House Ball in 1897. Cynthia, the 7th Countess Spencer, early in the 1930s, when she was appointed a Lady of the Bedchamber to the Queen Mother, was frequently photographed wearing the tourmaline and diamond brooch. She was typically accompanied by a smaller brooch that doubled as a pendant and a ring, as well as the Winter Queen's Pearl pendant. At Queen Elizabeth II's 1953 coronation, the two tourmaline brooches were also worn as pendants. Later, Reine, the 8th Countess Spencer, frequently donned the tourmaline and diamond pendant hanging from the Spencer Diamond Riviere, but we hope to see it more often graced by younger family representatives. The Spencer family's famous jewelry collection has been showcased at a number of prestigious events and exhibitions. The collection has been featured in museums and galleries around the world, attracting attention from jewelry enthusiasts and collectors alike. We wonder if you liked today's video and which piece deserves to be placed as number 1. Write down your comments and give us examples of jewelry you want us to highlight in future stories. Thank you for watching, and see you on our next jewelry journey.